yan, maging asa yan, local government yan, o maging corporation yan. Because this is the practice of the top 40 corporations of the world. Ang unang hinahanap sa isang worker ay ang magandang work ethic. What is work ethic? Okay? It is the willingness to work hard and smart. Nagtatrabaho ng mabuti, masigasig, na gumagamit ng utak. Smart. Ibig sabihin, alam kung anong gagawin. Hindi nagbubububuhan sa trabaho. Pangalawa, learn the most efficient way to complete tasks, finding ways to save time while completing daily assignments. Hindi yung nagapabanjing-banjing sa trabaho. Bagtag-trabaho, dire-diretso. Para yung oras na binibigyan siya ng sahod ng kumpanya o ng gobyerno, sulit. Gets? Okay? Hindi na kumula si ma'am. Wala ang principal. Andun, no? Nagpe-Facebook. Kaya nagpi-text. Buisit ang mga yun. Ay, sorry. Okay? So, do not emulate those. Be examples of persons having strong ethics. Doing what is more than expected. Dapat kung expected sa'yo 100%, try your best to do 101%. That is strong work ethic. Pangalawa, dependability and responsibility. Dapat mapagkatiwalaan ka. These are employees who come to work on time and are responsible for their actions and behavior. Hindi yung laging late. Kakahiya. Naanang mayor, siya natulog pa sa bahay niya. O di kaya naana si Ma'am Bustamante, siya andun pa sa bahay niya naglalaba. Iba naman yun. Pagtrabaho, pag-oras ng kumpanya, pag-oras ng employer, oras ng trabaho yun. So you come on time with the proper disposition, keeping your supervisors abreast of changes in your schedule if ever you're going to be late for any reason. The value of your job and being responsible is what your employer is asking you, so that at all times, dapat they'll be informed kung anong ginagawa mo at anong nangyayari sa'yo and the workplace. That is dependability and responsibility. Meron ba kayo niyan? O bakit yes? Meron ba kayo niyan? Okay, very good. Number 3. Positive work attitude. What is that? They are adaptable, they're flexible in completing tasks whenever there's a change in the workplace atmosphere. Hindi yung pag mayroon lang kunting problema, ayaw na magtrabaho. Kalokohan yan. They are open to change and improvements to complete work assignments in a more efficient manner. Pag mayroong bagong mga lihok o bagong mga creative innovations para mapabilis ang trabaho, dapat nakikisabay. Yun ang tinatawag na positive attitude. Yun ang hinahanap ng mga malalaking kumpanya. Pangatlo, adaptability. Dapat marunong makipagbagay. Marunong makisabay sa workplace. Hindi basta-basta ang sarili niya lang. Gusto ko ito Ako dito. This is the way I want it done. No. You should adapt to the culture of your workplace. And you would also have to work effectively as a team. Dapat membro ka ng isang team. Hindi ka makasarili. Okay? You should be able to work with the team. Okay? And complete work assignments in an efficient manner. If you work with other people, madaling matapos ang trabaho. That is about adaptability. And, of course, honesty and integrity. Because employers would want you always to maintain a sense of honesty and integrity above all else. Dapat honest ka at may integridad ka. Gusto na mga employers, alam nila, okay, that you build your relationship in trust and that they can trust what you say and what you do. Hindi na sasabihin mo lang, pero ibang gagawin mo. O ibang gagawin mo, ibang sasabihin mo. You get the point? You get the point? Yes, very good. With that, these are the things I'm going to advise you as you move on. Okay? Long before you're up, you try to remember this. These are the top 5 tips for you to go and become excellent. Okay? In your specific fields. Una, face change. Sabi nila, there's nothing in life that's permanent except change. Walang bagay sa mundo na siyang nagiging araw-araw except pagbabago. Lahat nagbabago araw-araw, minuto-minuto, sandali-sandali. Everything changes. With that, you should be able to move on and do not spend tears or overspend time. The ability to move on is very important. We should imitate the good traits of the people around you. Your leaders, your politicians, your teachers. Pero ayaw ang kanilang pitfalls of failure. Lalo na yung masasamang ugali. Iwasan ninyo yon. Clear? Okay. Time is gold. Even if you fail, some other people will learn from your experience. Do not cry over one failure. Claro? Am I clear? Yes. Just move on. Pangalawa, make a good use of what you have. Naana na sa imuha tanan. God created you in His image and likeness. You have God's gifts. You have everything you need to be successful in life. Success, after all, is not limited by any other thing except yourself and except if you don't work to achieve what you want or your goals in life. Okay? Wala diha gamater kung anong edukasyon mo, even your race, your culture, ang political status mo, socio-economic, wala lahat yon. Nasa sarili mo lang. Tandaan niyo yan. If you think your potential to work for your goals is not enough, think the second time or even the third time. Kay naadha tanan sa imo. It's all within you. I tell you. Clear? Klaro? Gutom na? Gutom na? Klaro na gutom na? Okay ba? Okay ba ba? Hindi, kung hindi na, hindi na. Okay pa? Are you sure? Go. When an opportunity is lost, usually, meron pa yung susunod. Basta mag-persevere ka. Ituloy mo lang. Okay? There's a big question here. I'd like you to see the guy. Wala kasi tayong audio. Tingnan niyo mabuti. Wala siya kamay, wala siya paa. Sabi niya, wala akong kamay, wala akong paa. Makakatayo ba ako kung hindi ko susubukan? He tried 100 times, 1,000 times to stand up. Kasi wala nga siyang paa. Wala siyang kamay. Pero tatayo siya. Di ba may kamay kayo at paa? Kompleto kayo? Kompleto kayo hindi? Kompleto. You have all the things that you have. Okay? Kung ang taong yan, that's Nick Vujicic, by the way, no? He's a very great motivator. Idol ko siya. Wala siyang kamay, wala siyang paa, pero nakita niyong tumayo siya. Kayo, hindi kayo tatayo. Kakahiya naman. Mahiya naman kayo sa sarili niyo. Okay? Okay? Remember, you have all the things you need to succeed. Clear? Okay. Tuloy. Now, keep the best mindset possible. Matatalo ka, magiging unsuccessful ka sa buhay kung ang pananaw mo doon. Pero kung sasabihin mo sa utak mo, kaya mo, kakayanin mo yan. Just remember always to learn from your failure and you will ultimately succeed. Huwag na yung alam mo dyan, nadapa ka na, doon uulitin mo pa uli. Kagaguhan na yan. Diba? Okay. If you learn from your mistakes, you do it better the second time around. You know, that guy, for real experience, pasensya, maliit ang journey with a simple step. journey with a simple step. Daghan ka man kailangan para makakuha ka board exam. Di ba? Oh, ang ima in BI, it will take you months to finish that. You have to start it tomorrow. Okay? You have to review for that board examination. Dapat examine yourself tonight. Ay, papasa ba ako sa board? Am I going to be one of the 3 out of 5 who will find a job, or I'll be one of the 2 who will be unemployed? Mamili ka mamayang gabi. Hold yourself accountable for your goals. Okay? Araw-araw, tingnan mo sarili mo. Doon ba ako papunta? Baka pabalik ako. Baka dito ako sa kanan o kaliwa. Okay? Don't give yourself a hard time, however. Be realistic. Okay? This is a guy who's realistic enough. Because this guy was a college dropout. He never finished college. He never finished college. He started small with a small business. And my God, right now, of course, he's the owner and the CEO of Microsoft Corporation. And Forbes magazine says that he's the richest man in the world. Not one, but the richest man in the world in 2013. Siya ang pinakamayamang tao sa buong mundo. O yun pala, di nakagraduate, pero pinakamayamang tao sa buong mundo. Diba sabi ko, ang goals ninyo is not limited by education. Ang diploma mo na ginagunitan, di man na assurance that you'll be successful in life. No. Ikaw pa. Pagsisika pa. Clear? Okay. Now, be resilient. Pag nadapa, bumangon ka. Keep your minds clear always. Huwag maglasing. Huwag masyadong mag-Facebook kung gabi hanggang sa madaling araw. Pagka umaga, ganun ka na, hindi mo na alam kung asang left at saka right mo. Okay? Keep your minds clear always. Use your mind the way God designed it to be. And never, ever give up. If you should surrender, sabi nila, surrender only to God. Clear? This is the best example of persistence. As I was sitting there kanina, parang gusto ko na putulin, pero ayoko. Eto, pakinggan ninyo, tingnan ninyo, istorya niya. Itong tao na to was born into poverty. Talagang mahirap. Siguro, ewan kung taga-gobernador generoso din siya. He was faced with defeat all through his life. Of course, matagal na. In 1816, his family, pinaalis sila sa bahay nilang inuupahan kasi wala silang pambayad. So he had to work to support them. Grabe man. In 1818, namatay ang nanay niya. So siya nag-aruga sa mga kapatid niya. He tried a business, nalugi. Nalugi ang negosyo niya. In 1832, he ran for the U.S. Congress. Talo siya. In 1832, nawala rin yung trabaho niya. In 1833, gusto niya naman negosyo, naghiram siya malaking pera, and nalugi uli ang negosyo niya. And he had worked 17 years to pay his debt. In 1834, sa kabutihang palad, nanalo siya, naging congressman siya. In 1835, minalas na naman siya. He was about to be married, pero ang kasintahan niya namatay. Okay? In 1836, sorrow, he had a nervous breakdown and he had to lay in bed for 6 months. Total nervous breakdown. Para siyang patay. In 1838, kakabangon niya lang, he tried to become Speaker of the House. Talo. He sought to become an elector. Talo. In 1843, tumakbo siya uli congressman. Talo na naman. He ran for Congress in 1846, buti nanalo. This time he did a good job in Washington. In 1848, re-election, talo. In 1849, he tried to be a state collector, talo. He was rejected. He ran for U.S. Congress in 1854, talo na naman. He ran for Vice President of the U.S., talo na naman. He ran for Senator, talo again. The guy lost 8 elections, failed twice in business, suffered a nervous breakdown, and he could have quit. Dapat sabi niya, tama na, sobra na, ayoko na. Pero hindi siya umayaw. With that persistence, the guy in the $1 bill was elected President of the United States in 1860, and he became the greatest American president. And Lincoln said, and I quote, "Always bear in mind that your own resolution to succeed is more important than any one thing." More important than any one thing. Ang inyong resolve sa sarili nyo na maging successful kayo, yun ang pinaka-importante. Wala nang iba. You couple that with faith, you couple that with prayers, and it will bear good fruits. Tama ba? Amen. Finally, I have 3 things to ask of you. Una, gusto kong hingin sa inyo na magserbisyo kayo sa Pinas. Be patriotic without necessarily asking any favor. Ang problema sa ato magserbisyo ta, agad maghingi ng kapalit. Napakadamot natin. Okay? Now, there is a good example right now, an engineer, nasa internet ito, nasa Facebook, who invented a gas stove out of rice hull. Yung natawag doon? Yung ng palay, rice hull, no? Ginawa niyang blue flame talaga. Napakaganda ng invention. He could have patented it and he could have become a millionaire out of it. But he did not. He made the technology available to all. I'm talking about Engineer Alex Bilonio. He's a patriot. Yun. In your own simple ways, you could serve your country. Just be honest.